Hi, my name is Jordan Murley, and I'm going to be creating a fun little art project, playful material project, whatever you want to call it, with revolving around. Hi, my name is Jordan Murley, and I'm going to be showing you guys a fun little playful lesson where you can just gather a bunch of materials. It is suited better for younger kids. They can just go and have an open-ended playful activity, and it is going to revolve around the seasons. So for materials, I have this white rug that I have in my room, and then I have this yellow bath mat rug thing that I also had in my room. So you can just grab a bunch of like random materials or whatever, and you can like make it work, but these are the ones that I happen to have. And then this is what you're really want is you're gonna want a pair of like winter shoes. So I have, you can't really see, these boots right here, and then I have a flip-flop. This is going to be my summer shoe, and then my winter shoe, and then I have a cup of just paper towels that I ripped up, and then I have a cup of flowers right here that I got from a flower shop and I have in my room. So what you're going to do first is you're going to lay out the white rug, just like this. And then you're going to lay the yellow rug out and kind of like have them overlapping a little bit. And then you're going to take your winter shoe and kind of like put it obviously like in the white rug, because that's going to represent the snow, and then make it look kind of like you're stepping into the summer, and then the flip-flop is going to be stepping towards / in the yellow rug to look like the transition between seasons. And then with the cut up or the ripped up paper towels, I'm kind of just gonna sprinkle them all over the place for the white rug to like make it seem like snow. And then for a couple flowers, I'm just gonna kind of place them on the summer section of the rug. And then that's kind of it, and then obviously like students will just play with it and place the snow wherever they want, whatever materials you want. I did it inside and kind of just used a bunch of materials that I already had, so you really don't need to go out and like buy anything. Instead of flowers, you could do maybe like an orange rug and do fall and just gather some leaves from outside. You could do paper instead of paper towels. This activity could be done outside. I just did it inside because I think a lot of times you're like doing work in a classroom and stuff, and if it's an uncooperative day with like rain and stuff, it'd be easy to do it inside. It's also what I would do to really enhance the lesson is I would read a book about seasons, and since I said that this lesson is typically geared more towards younger students, I'm thinking around preschool age is what I have designed this for, like in my head. I would pick obviously like a book more geared towards them. I found a book online on Amazon called Snowmen All Year by Carolyn Buhner. And it's kind of just like what a boy imagines what it would be like if the snowman that he built in winter could stay with him all year throughout the changing seasons. And I think that's just like a fun little activity, and students could like read that, and then you could introduce them to this, and then they could transition, like create their seasons as if they're like snowman is transitioning with them. And then so that brings in literacy and like vocabulary, and then you can have a class discussion about the scene that they created. And if you want this to be more group involved, you can make this a group activity where they work together to create a scene. It can be individual. I feel like there are a lot of things that you could do. You can turn this into a math lesson by counting the pieces of snow that you have scattered around, the different seasons. Obviously you could add seasons on and make it like a whole year calendar, count the flowers, and then seasons like kind of, at least to me, I feel like naturally lead into like science and science inquiry and science discussions. So you could always talk about like why the climate is the way that it is in winter, and why it's snowy, and why you wear colder shoes because it's cold and the sun doesn't shine. And then in summer, like the opposite, why you wear flip-flops, why the flowers grow, and talk about weather. Yeah, and then I just think this would be like a really fun activity. And like I said, you can use any sorts of materials. It doesn't have to be flowers and a flip-flop. The flip-flop and the boot, I feel like, kind of make it, because it shows like you walking from winter to summer kind of thing. But obviously it doesn't have to, but they are a really easy like material to have, because students are always, most students are always wearing shoes. So yeah, that is my playful integrated art experiment with a few ideas of how you can enhance the lesson. Thank you for watching. And here is a picture of the final product.